Travis Kelce's dream June 13th wedding is falling apart right before our eyes. Insider sources say he's absolutely panicking because Taylor Swift's Blake Lively court texts could force her to testify on May 18th, just 3 weeks before their big day. Wedding planning has stopped. Vendors are being unbooked. The Kelce family is desperately begging them to save it. Will they postpone the wedding? Elope in secret? Or cancel the whole thing completely? This is the biggest celebrity wedding crisis of 2026, and it's happening in real time. Stay with me because the timeline gets even more insane, and there's a family intervention happening behind the scenes that could change everything. Here's the absolute disaster timeline that has Travis Kelce losing sleep every single night. The Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively trial is scheduled to start May 18th, 2026. That's when depositions begin, when witness testimonies get scheduled, when lawyers start demanding people's time and attention. Now, Travis and Taylor's wedding date. June 13th. Let me repeat that. June 13th. That is exactly 26 days after the trial starts. Less than 4 weeks. Think about what that means logistically. Taylor could be sitting in depositions about her tiny violin texts while she's supposed to be doing final dress fittings. She could be prepping for court testimony while they're supposed to be finalizing seating charts. She could be getting grilled by lawyers about her private messages to Blake while caterers are asking about menu selections. Travis can't juggle depositions, legal preparation, media circus coverage of the trial, and a $13 million Rhode Island ceremony. It's literally impossible. And sources close to the couple have confirmed to multiple outlets that they have paused all wedding planning. Not postponed officially, not cancelled, but paused, which is basically celebrity speak for we have no idea what we're doing anymore and we're in crisis mode. The Rhode Island property that Taylor bought for $13 million specifically for this wedding? Silent. The vendors they'd reportedly booked months ago? On hold. The guest list that was supposedly finalized? Frozen. Everything is in limbo because of a legal case that Taylor never wanted to be part of in the first place. Multiple insiders are now revealing just how stressed Travis Kelce really is about this situation, and it's heartbreaking. According to sources close to the couple, Travis actually told Taylor months ago to distance herself from Blake Lively. He sensed trouble brewing with the whole "it ends with us" situation. He saw how toxic the public feud was getting between Blake and Justin Baldoni. He warned Taylor that getting involved could blow up in her face. But Taylor, being fiercely loyal to her friends, couldn't just abandon Blake during her crisis. She sent those supportive texts. She made those tiny violin comments about Justin. She stood by her friend. And now those private messages have made her a star witness in a legal battle that could derail the most important day of their lives. People close to Travis describe him as defeated. They say he feels the wedding stress is completely unfair because Taylor was just being a good friend and now they're both paying the price. He can't focus on what should be the happiest moment of his life because there's this massive legal cloud hanging over their special day. Think about this from his perspective. He's an NFL champion. He's won Super Bowls. He's conquered his career. The one thing left is building a family with the woman he loves. And now even that is being threatened by Hollywood drama and legal warfare that has nothing to do with him. Sources say he's been snapping at people, showing unusual irritation, barely sleeping. The man who's normally jovial and upbeat on his podcast is reportedly a wreck behind closed doors. On January 30th, 2026, Kylie Kelce appeared on the Today Show with Savannah Guthrie, and everyone was watching to see if she'd spill any details about the wedding situation. Savannah, being the skilled journalist she is, directly asked about Travis and Taylor's wedding plans. And Kylie's response? Masterful deflection. She dodged the question completely, but confirmed that plans exist. Now, let's decode what that actually means. She didn't say plans are on track. She didn't say the wedding is happening as scheduled. She said plans exist. That's the most non-committal confirmation possible. It's like saying, yes, they intend to get married at some point, but when and how is completely up in the air. Family sources are now telling media outlets that the Kelce family views the situation as paused, not cancelled. They're emphasizing that distinction because they don't want the narrative to become that Taylor's legal drama killed the wedding. They want people to understand this is a temporary delay, not a permanent derailment. But here's the interesting part. Multiple reporters have apparently approached Travis at NFL events, asking about the connection between Taylor's potential testimony and the wedding stress. And according to witnesses, Travis has snapped at these reporters. He's shut down questions aggressively. He's made it clear the topic is off limits. That's not normal Travis behavior. The man usually handles media with charm and humor. The fact that he's getting defensive tells you just how raw and painful this situation is for him. So what are their options at this point? The rumor mill is absolutely exploding with speculation about backup plans, and some of these ideas are wild. Option 1. Secret elopement. Sources say Travis has floated the idea of just flying to Vegas or a private island and getting married with only immediate family present. No media, no spectacle, no stress. Just them. The problem? Taylor has dreamed of a big wedding her entire life, and an elopement would deny her that moment. Option 2. Postpone to fall 2026. Push everything back 6 months. Let the legal drama resolve, and have the wedding in October or November when things are calmer. The Rhode Island venue would still work, the planning could resume, and they'd avoid the court conflict entirely. The problem? Travis's NFL season would be in full swing by then, making it nearly impossible to find a weekend that works. Option 3. Proceed as planned with a smaller ceremony. Scale everything down, maybe do a tiny family gathering on June 13th, and save the big celebration for later. The problem? That feels like a compromise nobody really wants. According to sources, Travis has made it clear he wants anything except having court proceedings ruin their actual vows. He'd rather elope than have Taylor distracted by legal stress on their wedding day. And Swifties online are absolutely split on this. Some are screaming at Taylor to testify because it's the right thing to do to support Blake. Others are begging her to prioritize her wedding and let Blake handle her own legal battles. There's even a poll circulating that shows 42% favor elopement, 31% favor postponing, and only 27% think they should proceed as planned. Behind the scenes, the Kelce family is apparently in full intervention mode. Jason Kelce, Travis's brother and recently retired NFL legend, along with their parents Ed and Donna, and Jason's wife Kylie, are all reportedly putting pressure on Travis to not let legal drama destroy his happiness. According to family sources, they're urging him with a simple message: focus on love, not lawyers. They've apparently organized what's being described as a family intervention to keep the wedding on track, despite Taylor's legal mess with Blake's lawsuit. The Kelce family absolutely adores Taylor. They've welcomed her into their world with open arms. But they're also protective of Travis, and they see how much this stress is affecting him. They're worried that if the wedding gets postponed or cancelled, it could create resentment in the relationship. Travis might start blaming Taylor for prioritizing Blake over their wedding. Taylor might start feeling guilty and defensive. It could poison something beautiful before it even fully begins. So the family strategy appears to be: push through. Don't let outside drama dictate your personal timeline. If Taylor has to deal with legal stuff, fine, but don't let it control when you get married. Interestingly, the family is also reportedly encouraging Taylor's lawyers to fight any subpoena aggressively. They want Taylor's legal team to make it clear she's not available for testimony in mid-May because she's preparing for her wedding. Family sources say Donna Kelce in particular has been a voice of reason, reminding both Travis and Taylor that they've overcome bigger obstacles than this, and that their love is stronger than any legal drama or public pressure.